Big Spanish DJ Enough, Funk Flex. Congratulations, Playboy. You did it, man. You took it to another level, man, that just is it's going to be so hard for everybody to even try to copy. But at least you put down a blueprint, and everybody could aim high and try to do the best they can to be as great, as incredible, and as long-lasting as you, Mr. Funk Master Flex. You know, we've been doing our thing for years, and it's just an honor to be in your presence. And I'm not being generic, Funk. I promise you I'm not being generic. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Big Spanish DJ Enough, to you, the Kingpin, Funk Master Flex. Over 20 years of greatness, and I salute you for being inducted into the New York Broadcasters Association or New York State Broadcasters Association Hall of Fame. Peace, my brother.
New York, Jersey, Connecticut. I always knew Mr. C from afar, right?
Yes.
I always knew C. I always knew he was a nice DJ. I always knew he was on with was it when Magic was on the College Station.
Yes.
But we played someplace. This must have been
in Brooklyn.
When we had the Flip Squad.
Right.
So C's playing, and I never really seen C in his club form, Marley.
Right.
And Red. I always seen him scratching on records.
Right.
So he sees me observing him.
Right.
And in my mind, like, he's kind of crushing this place. I didn't really know he playing the clubs. Right. But I remember he was playing in Brooklyn a lot. And you know, Wendy and Kevin used to do a lot of Wendy's parties.
Right.
And you know, to back up a little, Red told a story, and I remember, you know, when I told Wendy I was coming over here to Hot 97, and she gave me she was probably the only one that gave me the same type of talk like Red.
That's
to like, you know what, go try it. You might as well see what's gonna happen. And C, New York, C, I want to tell you what C said to me. So C's cutting up, he's doing that double snare. Like, you know, yeah. So I'm watching that. C says to me, yo, man, I know you got that Flip Squad thing, man. Nice, man. You really need to have me in there. Wow. That's what he said. And then there was a formula. I was like, but, you know, he's just telling me he's nice. Then I'm going, but he is nice.
Like, it's just a celebration. Will from Inflex We Trust is in the building. We're just here to really show our love to the great Funk Master Flex being inducted into the New York Radio Broadcasters Hall of Fame, man. That's like, you know what I mean? That's like being in the NFL Hall of Fame, the Baseball Hall of Fame. I mean, this is the Hall of Fame. And Funk has been doing it and continue to do it. So, Flex, I love you with all my heart, man. Continue to do what you do. On behalf of myself and the Hot 97 family, congratulations. Enough, and Camilo,
Yep.
right now the floor is yours. What do you want to say to Flex?
Enough.
Right
Yo.
What's going on, my brother? No, I know enough.
Hey, yo, Flex, chill out.
No, man, I know the love.
No, let them say. Stop smoking them. Stop smoke screening.
I know enough a long time.
Enough, and Camilo, what do you want to say
We're
to
going to
Flex,
tell all
man?
these stories.
Camilo, you say something first, man.
I want to say the first time I heard Flex play, it was home base.
Home base, okay.
And I took the train there with a bunch of goons.
Queens.
Queens. And Flex was playing on the Uri mixer. Now, if you don't know what a Uri mixer is, it's a mixer with knobs.
Yeah.
And to me, it was like, what the?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That or
And your
Bozak,
man-
yeah.
I bit that, though. I got to be honest.
You
At least
bit-
I'm honest.
Yeah.
I bit
but-
that. I
but
saw Clark Kent do it.
Woo!
And I bit it from Clark Kent. I saw him doing it. I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to do.
When Flex was on the set, it was about 1,000 strong, and he's on these knobs. I'm like, how is he doing that? Like, this is hip hop. How you doing these knobs?
Red was good at it too. I used to see Red on the Uri. I think which Red? I think Union Square was a Uri. I'm almost positive, and I used to watch him on that, and I used to watch Clark. That's how I got it.
And I was just amazed after that, man. For real. Flex, we salute you, baby. I mean, you know, I was in high school when you first started radio, and salute, man.
I appreciate it, my brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
It's your man DJ Smith representing Hot 97. I want to give a big shout out to my man Funk Master Flex for being inducted into the New York Broadcasters Hall of Fame. Major accomplishment for the team, the mighty Pitbulls, and of course for New York Urban Radio. Salute, my brother.
Mike Sessions, what you want to say before we go to commercial?
Thanks for everything, man. If anybody deserves it, it's you. You're the greatest.
Thank you so much.
You know, I've
man.
been around you for a long time. I traveled with you, so, you know, I had a good time.
Great experience.
Yeah, man, big up Flex, Master B family, Bobby Condas, the whole squad, the entourage. You understand what I'm saying? Flex over 20 years strong.
I remember you giving me that Deuces Wild record at WBLS. I think it was 1989. I was giving records to Marley Marl at that time. With Super Rock and Mr. Magic. You understand what I'm saying? Over 20 years. Then you made the link for me to come to, what was it? I think it was Hot 103 at the time. But now it's Hot 97. You're in the Hall of Fame. You deserve it, my fam. You understand what I'm saying? Respect due. You're doing it. Keep doing it another 20 years. Funk Flex, big up yourself. Got mad love for you, fam. Straight.
It was just such an honor for me to have been rocking with you for the last 10 years, involved with this radio. You, me, Big Dennis up at nights, laughing, having fun, just a good time, showing me the best way that you can be involved with radio is just enjoy it, showing your passion all the time, and I've learned so much from that.
Oh, it's Jabba right here. You know what I mean?
from the neighborhood too.
You know, from the Bronx. I used to go on that HNY on Gun Hill Road, and I saw it. I had they had the picture right there when we used to get the sneakers with you. We was in the group, and then to know that I grew up to rock parties with you. We did parties together, and then now we working together as a team. And you know, Bobby Connor's put me on and bring me to Massive B and represent the BX Bronx, and then Worst we from around the block. And you know what I mean, to be a part of the Pitbull family and for accepting me, and you know, as reggae dudes, you know what I mean, doing what we do. You know what I mean, it's an honor to know that, you know what I'm saying, that you reached this part of life, because this is not a normal thing. You know what I mean, this is not like you won $1 million. This is something that's going down in history and could never be taken away. And you know what I mean, and you well deserve it. So congratulations, my brother.
It's the gift DJ Magic, Big Dog Pitbulls, man, Hot 97. Congrats to my big brother, the big bro, the person that put you in your place. If you're doing something wrong, he ain't gonna tell you, nah, it's okay. He gonna tell you, listen, fix that, fam. Alright? My big brother, Funk Flex, you know what I mean?
Congratulations, Flex. I love you. You're my family for life. And, you know, I wouldn't have a career in radio if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much.
I saw DJ Premier once at D&D when I was working on my album. He says, you know, I'm glad you have Cypher Sounds around you. He has a good judge of music. And so, Cypher, I appreciate you calling. And I know I just told a story on you, but I appreciate you calling, my brother.
No, but honestly, Flex, like, you taught me everything I know. And when C told me you was getting the award, I was pissed that I wasn't going to be there. Like, this, I know how much you love radio and being on the box. And I'm telling you, man, you deserve this more than anybody, man. Congrats.
Thank you, Syfe. I appreciate it, man.
DJ Naeem, the Garden State King, the most requested, whatever you want to call me, the big man on campus, repping Jersey, Brick City. Salute to my big homie Funk Flex, DJ Funk Flex, Funk Master Flex, whatever you want to call him. Just salute him when you see him. Hall of Famer. All right, with this radio thing, I think a lot of y'all don't really understand what that really means, man. For this whole hip hop thing, this whole game we in. You know what I mean? For him to be a Hall of Famer coming off that box with that hip hop. Salute, big homie.
I just want to congratulate the big dog, you know, for holding it down for so many years and being a supporter, you know, starting from the Rough Rider era, the DMX era, you know, and the Swiss Beats, you know, supporter for a long time. For him to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, I mean, that's an honor, and it's well deserved and it's well overdue.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you, Swiss. Flex has been downplaying this whole thing, man, but I just felt like today it's a celebration. We should all commemorate and give this man the love tonight and let it be known that he's in the Radio Hall of Fame.
Absolutely, man. I mean, that's something that, you know, his kids could share. You know, the world could share, New York City could be proud of.
Swiss, thank you so much for calling in from the Red Light District. Let them know your station, my dude.
597 Showtime.
Funk, DJ enough.
Don't get generic.
Nah.
Look at E.
Nah.
Because we gonna tell stories.
Listen.
There's no, you ain't gonna just tell a story and leave.
New York City, I hated Funk Master Flex coming up.
Look.
I'm gonna keep it 100 on this box. I hated him.
He's keeping it 100.
I hated him. You know why? Because the industry made us compete against each other.
We had to though. E.
We had to, but it was fun. It was fun though. Now I look back at it, it was a lot of fun.
So no, but let's tell everything.
Okay, go ahead.
New York City at the time.
Right.
This was, look. First of all, everything we're talking about is all B and C. Red was crown holder. We were all fighting for number 2. Right. Like we want to set the tone of the city. And there was Capri.
Right.
It was Clark. It was Clark Kent. It was Enough. It was me. And let me tell you something, New York. We always, every club, if he had a club, I had a club, Clark had a club, Capri, we were always like, we got to get in that club.
Yes.
Or we got to try and make something happen.
Yes.
That's what it was always about. But I'll tell you something, you know, Eve, Red was instrumental for you as well because when I left and then I came to Hot, we might as well tell the story. It was, I hope Red don't mind I say it. It was between you and Ace. Am I right,
Yes,
Red?
yes.
It was between DJ Enough or Ace who was going to fill in for Red.
Right.
And we all knew that was the hot spot. It sure was. That was. Let me tell you. That was New York City. Let me tell you something.
The crowd mover Ace.
Well, Red Alert had the hot spot.
Yeah, Red
because
Alert.
I remember what it did for Sammy B.
Sammy B is on the cut.
So Red, I already knew what that
Sammy
spot
B
was.
is on the cut.
I was like,
Sammy B is on the cut.
This is a spot that you're gonna live. So I remember that was very important for us coming up, and that's something that you had gotten after I left.
Right. So when you were leaving, me and Red talked, and Red came to a club I was doing on 23rd Street called Spodiotti something. Right.
No, it wasn't Spodiotis.
No, it wasn't.
It was Octagon.
Right.
On 33rd.
No, right. That was the first time he mentioned it.
And that Octagon was mean because if you threw on anything whack in that room, you were in bottle distance.
Because it was my man.
That room was rough.
Rest in peace, my man Miguel.
Yes.
M Series.
Miguel.
They put us together.
Yes.
to
Love
play for the
Brothers.
first-
Love Brothers.
And that's why I like
Love Brothers.
That's when I got to check him for the first time.
Yeah. Octagon.
Do you
Club
remember me and
Negril.
you played together in '90?
Where at? We played so many times
But
together.
we played someplace. You know how I am. I always want to compete. New York City. I'll tell you a story. So I'm playing. I think I had someplace to play. So he was gonna play after me, Red.
Yeah.
So I'm tossing on the joints, right? So he's not even flinching. He's kind of like he got something up his sleeve, but I'm trying to figure out he can't have nothing up his sleeve. I just hit the room hard. And I don't think me and E ever talked about this. E came on after me in New York and played Pete Rock Reminisce.
Wow.
You remember that night? Mm-hmm. And sent the club into a frenzy. And I said to my man, yo, you never told me this record was hot in the club. You see what this record is doing to me? It might have been Frankie Jug at the time.
Yes, it was.
It was Frankie Jug, and I remember it was it was in the 20s.
It could have been Arena.
And I feel like it was a Renee's party.
It could have been. It could have been any of them clubs, man.
I mean to interrupt you,
but at the end of the day, man, we could be here forever telling a bunch of stories. I don't want to do that. I just think after I hated you so much, to keep it 100, I was forced to just salute you, brother, because you just changed the game over and over.
I made this just for flex and Mrs. C, I want people to feel threatened.